My name is Enrica Guidato. I'm head of the fashion department, and I teach currently at SRISA the History of Italian Fashion class, Clothing and Society, and Trend Forecasting for the fashion industry. The Clothing and Society course is a course that I created for SRISA that I really believe in because, as the title say, it is looking at the society from the point of view of fashion. So it is analyzing different aspects of why we wear to stand out or to be part of a group, historical evolution of garments, gender differences, up to very current issues with the impact of the fashion industry in society, particularly because it's a global industry and it has implication on the environment and on the workers that are very important to know. The Clothing and Society, it can be the first fashion class they take. We approach very particular topics together, so they don't need any previous knowledge of the subject. History of Italian Fashion is a beautiful course that explores the territory of Florence. We talk about major brands, so the history is mostly focused on the 20th century with major fashion houses, but we also go back to medieval time with the guilds and understanding, particularly for Florence, the role of craftsmanship in the historical traditions of Florence and how they translate to very contemporary fashion brands. We study from Armani to Valentino to Gucci, and as fashion is a very dynamic course, this is an historical class, but of course we're always updated with the new designers and the new collection, and we discuss all this in class. You can apply even as your first fashion class, but this is a course that is very requested also by fashion design major, because even if they study history of fashion in the Rome University, is not as specific as Italian fashion like we do here. So I see through the years that is something that is appealing for anybody that is interested in fashion, but also the fashion students that want to go more in depth with their knowledge of history. It is very technical. We approach a lot of methods and technique of trend forecasting, and it's something that prepare technically the student to then work within the fashion industry, particularly in the research and forecasting area. It is more international as an information, and it's more contemporary, and we get specific into textile forecasting, color forecasting, research in general, and then methods and specialist expert of trend forecasting today. We study the fibers from the beginning, how also natural fiber, like example cotton, can be dangerous for the environment, and then we go into the evolution of workers' conditions from the 1800s, so the first industrial revolution, and up to the current situation, where we talk on the dark side of fashion with the textile waste, but also giving good, positive example for the future. So new designers, new labels, innovation in textile that are friendly with the environment and that can change the industry for the better. Fashion show is a very unique experience of SRISA. I came out with this idea many years ago, and it was a challenge because normally you do a fashion show after 2 or 3 years that you study fashion, and the challenge for us was to do a fashion show every semester, even with beginner students. So it is something extremely exciting because not only the student create the garments for the show, but we work with students also to produce the show. So we give all the students that want to participate different tasks, from music to hair and makeup to casting the model to writing the press release. Of course, I help coordinate everything, but it's their effort, and so it's something that is always very exciting. And through the years we had different locations and of course a different concept. Well, I'm in the SRISA family since more than 20 years now, so I have to say that I'm really in a love relationship with the school. I grew up with the school. I started here within a family environment, and we're growing as a school. Particularly the fashion department is growing, but there's always this care of everybody that works at SRISA, from staff to faculty, to meet the desire of the student to learn. Is an environment that I think is unique because it gives you a specific knowledge on the topic without forgetting that it's a wonderful experience to study abroad and to have the best experience that you can.